Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 50 podcast. I am your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Nate Tip 454.
So this week we're going to start off with movie news. Marvel movies and Disney's acquisition of Fox kind of puts things kind of in a weird spot because you still have things like Deadpool that are very popular. Logan was super popular, rated R. And we have a bunch of X-Men films. New Mutants is coming out. And that looks weird.
Yeah, it's
This
kind of
is a
scary.
scary
dark,
full-blown scary movie.
Yeah, very dark.
We have the Gambit movie, which has been just in
it's
up
Off
and down.
off and on, off and on.
Shelf. They're working on it now. It's back on the shelf.
Channing Tatum wants to still do it. Like, he still wants to make this film, which is fine. And it's just, I'm glad he's still very passionate about it.
Yeah.
But we're starting to get news of, like, do we do another Fantastic Four film? Do we do a Doctor Doom film? Do we do a Silver Surfer
Pretty
film?
soon the deal with Disney sometime next year will be finalized, if I read the correctly. It's going to come to a point where it's going to run into that. When's this going to run into that?
Yeah.
That's got to stop. I know Fox is going to want to make its money on these properties for the last time, but...
And then I was even reading
know.
hints of them wanting to do a Kitty Pryde film.
That's a lot. That's a lot of films that are like...
You got to get these done in the next 2 years.
See,
we're
Kitty
gonna get
Pryde
this.
is a big character in Marvel, and even right now in the comics, she's the leader and everything. But I would think we would have a Cyclops movie, a Storm movie, you know,
Even Rogue
Yeah.
before that.
before we get to Kitty Pryde. It's
Jean
like there's
Grey,
so many
Yeah.
storylines I would like to explore. Even Iceman, any of these characters, and we're gonna go straight to Kitty Pryde.
She's down the podium for me. She would not be my first choice to make a solo X-Men
And
film.
I'm reading a lot of this is coming from comingsoon.net, and they're talking about other people reporting Fox is developing Silver Surfer standalone film. Doctor Doom's in the mix. They're talking maybe Fantastic Four. So Silver Surfer, I don't know if that movie can make sense
Yeah.
as standalone.
If you were a kid in the 90s and you saw the cartoon on Fox, it was very cerebral. It was very meta. And it didn't relate to a lot of kids. Silver Surfer standalone would not work in a movie if you're going to take that route.
Because you had to have Galactus in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and you're going to have more of like a thinking, more...
Is he going to be the Herald of Galactus right away? Or is
He
he going
has
to be
to
Free
be.
Galactus?
Yeah,
I mean,
are we going to do the story thing where he was on his planet, Galactus destroyed it, and he made him his herald, and...
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then is he going to leave him right away? Is that going to be like right in the movie in the first one? And then is it going to be about the universe and how everything fits in the cosmos? And it's...
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I like Silver Surfer, but I like him in a movie with other characters. Not just by himself.
Yeah, and if people thought Doctor Strange was weird, man, Silver Surfer's really out there on the
Yeah,
stuff.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm reading here from comingsoon.net, X-Men Project from comic book writer Michael Brian Bendis and Deadpool director Tim Miller, which is a Supernatural fan, said to focus on Kitty Pryde. Bendis tells us that the outlet, as far as he is aware, from the impending merger, does not affect his project in any way. But that just leaves that in a weird space because I don't know, once Disney gets their hands on everything, they're going to want things existing outside of the MCU.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to handle it that way, where the MCU is what it is, and then mutants will just stay in a separate universe? Which
I don't think that can happen. There's no way you're buying these properties to do that. Because that's stupid, because that's what you have now, practically.
Yeah.
In a way. So why would... They're going to be integrated. I think Fox is just trying to make their last money. Let's make our last money on these characters before we give up the rights.
Yeah, before we
See,
get to sell.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at this too. That says Fox has 4 untitled Marvel films on their schedule: November 26, 2019, February 13th, 2020, June 26, 2020, and October 2nd, 2020.
Yeah, but by then they're going to lose the rights. to
Yeah,
all
so
of
I
them.
don't know how that's going to play out.
Maybe they don't realize that.
See, but the thing is, Disney could just let them happen and just be under their banner,
Yeah.
and it'll still say Fox, but it's owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Kind of like how
But sometimes
Touchstone,
these-
Miramax.
But pretty soon these movies got to integrate with the MCU. There's got to be that turn.
Yeah, that connection.
I was hoping by at least next year we'd get it.
And we were talking about that, and it's easy enough to do with characters like Doctor Strange, things with Infinity Stones, even on the X-Men
Witch.
side of it, things like the MCOM Crystal. There's
Dark
stuff that
Phoenix,
can help
yeah.
bridge the gaps of universes together.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of these movies will get made. New Mutants is happening because we saw the thing X-Force. Is it happening?
I don't know. Dark Phoenix is happening.
Dark
too.
Phoenix
Yeah,
is
Dark
happening, and the only movies I know for sure, Deadpool, that series is going to
Yeah.
continue
Oh,
on.
yeah, that's gonna...
New Mutants, because it's already way into production. Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix. Everything after that, I really don't really... if it doesn't happen, I don't know if it would even break my heart. Because
Yeah.
I kind of want to start to see this integration.
Yeah, especially like Gambit. Like, I feel bad for that.
I
movie,
love
but-
Gambit.
But I've been...
That movie needed to get made years ago.
I
think it waited too long.
Gambit
Gambit
way too long.
is probably one of my favorite X-Men ever. He's so cool. I like him. He's just a cool
I don't
guy.
know, it seems like in a lot of the cartoons they make him a bad guy now.
It's so
Yeah.
it's just because it's easy to make him a bad guy.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he is a good guy though.
Yeah.
Even though everything about him screams bad. He's a thief. He's a womanizer. He's always like, but somehow he's a good guy. What the heck? How does that make any sense? Because all those are just surface quality traits. He's an honorable man.
Yeah.
He does care about doing the right thing, but all on the surface, he's this, but he is charming. That's why I love Gambit. He's a cool guy.
I think the best saying ever for was if you ever guys have a chance to watch the X-Men in '92 cartoon, the last episode, when Xavier's talking about Gambit, I go, when is it when a rogue does bad actually gets redeemed? When people see him being as a good person.
Right, yeah.
How many times does he have to always say, "Oh, he's
Prove
the thief,
himself."
Prove himself. I mean, wow, what a great line.
And he's also always trying to prove it to himself.
yeah.
It's himself.
You know you're a good man. You don't have to constantly
prove
show it all the
yeah.
time. Like, oh, trust me. We trust you. We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he would be a cool bad guy. But anyways, getting back to all these things, I don't know if all those other films get made.
I don't see it happening because
Not in 2020. There's no way.
The transition is it's already happening. That they already bought the properties.
I don't see how you do a Doctor Doom standalone movie without that Fantastic Four
Four.
involved in some way.
That's just
Because
stupid.
I guess you can make a Venom movie without Spider-Man in it, apparently. So I guess you can make Doctor Doom without the Fantastic Four. Who's he fighting?
exactly
I don't
how,
know.
how does he become Doctor Doom? Does Reed
And the movie
Richards-
ends with them becoming Doctor
I
Doom.
don't know if I ever want to see a standalone bad guy superhero movie. I don't think I want to see that. It's just weird. There's got to be a good guy. There has to
There
be.
has to be their antagonist. Their
The yin, the yang, basically.
Yeah, there has to be something to play off of. You can't just have a bad guy running around being a bad guy.
and no one's stopping
And
him.
Silver Surfer, what kind of movie is that? Is he going to be going from planet to planet? And is he going to come to Earth at all? That'd be interesting if they stay away from Earth.
That
And
would
at the
be.
end of the movie, he
He's
sees
going to
Earth,
Earth.
and then they're coming to Earth. But Galactus is another super huge bad guy. Not like as even like Thanos and stuff. That's how galactic powerful he is. But you're going to just kind of have him in there. It's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know how they're going to do it.
You have to do it just right, and I feel like right now it's just way too much.
But I've always wanted to see Galactus always like in a Guardian of the Galaxy type of.
He
Yeah.
fit Galactus
He
would
fits
fit
it.
in the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah,
but
perfectly.
it's one of those things where
I know. I'd rather see that than see him being in a Silver Surfer movie. But I mean, he has to be. But I don't want to see Silver Surfer movie standalone. I just don't.
yeah, I don't know. We love the X-Men more than Avengers are cool. Captain America's awesome. I love Iron Man, but if I like Wolverine, Cyclops,
Yeah.
Storm.
We grew up with
And it
X-Men.
breaks my heart that yes, I'm glad that the Avengers are the top. Doing good, grossing all that in the movies. But to me, X-Men should be the top movie.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
not.
it really
not.
should be.
Yeah.
I hope some of these because maybe if they really do focus in on this Kitty Pryde movie, it could be cool. But that's a hard sell.
It is. Because, I mean,
I'll go see it, but
Do
we'll
you
casual
keep?
fans
Do
see
you
it.
keep? What's her face? Remember, she was in Days of Future Past.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
She was in Juno. What the heck is her name? I forget what her name
I
is.
can't remember. Yeah.
I forgot her name too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and she
about.
was like the
Yeah.
hottest thing in the world 7 years ago.
Oh, what's her name?
I
Oh
can't-
God, I can't.
I can't remember her
Was she?
name.
Was she also in? I could be wrong about this. Was she in the Jack and A movie? Was that her?
I don't remember.
That's been so long.
Yeah,
I
she was in Juno, and she
Yeah.
was kind of like that snarky kind of girl and she was Kitty Pryde in that small thing.
Right.
I'm sure we'll put a little annotation to say who she is.
Yeah,
and
but
we'll
I
look
don't
it
know
up
if they're
later.
gonna be able to keep her as that. But I don't know.
Well, the whole thing is that do you have Colossus being a love interest? You have to. I mean, they're a couple.
Yeah, they could.
That'd be kind of weird.
I mean, they could change that, but it would just be weird. I just think it's a hard sell, just because she is like
She's
action,
cool.
but not like super cool. Like not like
She's not
Gambit or
Logan.
something.
She's not
No.
Gambit. She's not Iceman. She can phase through walls, and she knows ninja. And she had
Yeah.
a dragon for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Little
for some
purple
reason.
dragon
Yeah.
was part of the team for some reason, but
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. I definitely would like to see more of this happening, but I don't really see X-Force and stuff. I really don't see it happening.
No.
now with this merger, I just can't. I
Yeah.
think they're just throwing out things. Say, okay, what can we get done right away before the thing? It looks like it's about when you're about to lose a property and you have to let's get the little bit of it before you leave. You have to leave the house basically.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're trying to take all the microwave.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta get this right.
Yeah, that's funny. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.